Before my my life before I committed to a life with God was very empty. I struggled with anxiety, depression, and all that stuff that comes with it. Self-image problems, bad relationships with women and friends, and the people I surrounded myself with. Basically, I just led a very destructive life. I abused alcohol, drugs, and I would pretty much pop any pill that you would hand to me because I just like to experiment with stuff like that for some reason. I don't know, I was weird. Just to numb the feelings that I struggled with on a daily basis, I would just take anything pretty much. I was addicted to cigarettes, pornography, and I didn't know how to stop any of these things I kept on doing, and I knew they were wrong. I felt so guilty and condemned every day, and I would pray, and I knew there was help for me, but I didn't know where to find it or how to find it. And there's one specific point I remember crying out to God and saying, I don't want to be this person anymore. Like, just change me, because I was so ashamed of who I'd become, just how I thought of things. And I realized how poisoned my mind had become, and how everything seemed to be so gray, and I didn't know who to trust or where to go, and I couldn't stand the thought of leading my life that way anymore. And I heard of Go Let Go Ministries from my sister Bobby, and who had struggled from depression for years, and her pain went really deep, and she had tried to take her life a couple times, and I just thank God she's still with us, and she experienced miraculous healing from Go Let God, and seeing this dramatic change in her life made me think maybe they could help me. And I remember Bobby telling me that she said that Pastor George was a prophet and that he could hear God, and I thought that was just the most amazing thing, because I actually didn't really hear of many people hearing God ever. First, I don't know why. And then, so I went to check out the ministry with a fairly open mind, and when I went, I just knew God was going to talk to me, and sure enough, Pastor George had a word for me, and then he prayed for me, and I experienced God's love for pretty much the first time, and right there, I pretty much was a changed man. When I left there, I didn't stop experiencing God. I felt Him everywhere. I quit drinking almost instantly, and all the other addictions had left not long after that. Pastor George asked me to be on the worship team, and I was kind of scared and kind of honored that he would actually ask me to do something like that, since I didn't really feel like maybe I was all that worthy at the time, but God quickly changed that in me. And since Go Let God Ministries, I can honestly say I'm free from drugs, alcohol, pornography, cigarettes, depression, anxiety, toxic relationships, and those thoughts I had about myself, and are no longer angry, condemning, or hateful. I feel God's love, and I believe I know who I am in God now. I know my purpose, who I was meant to be, that I found what my heart and my soul had been longing for all those years of darkness, a true, deep relationship with the Son of God, our Lord Jesus Christ. And I thank God for Pastor George and Pastor Kelly's obedience. They are two of the most honest, genuine people I know, and I know their hearts are good, and they know God. And that their desire is to truly see people set free and discipled into their true purpose and for what God has for them. Thank you.